We are here today with the baddest MFer in the UFC, the daddest MFer.
Oh yeah.
The best is blessed. Max Holloway, how's it going, brother?
I was doing good, bro. What a. After me doing you like that and you interview like that, you opening an interview like that, that's
why that's why I had to do two takes. Because the first one I was still upset
kind.
with you. Speaking about being kind, now that you're at lightweight and you can eat a little bit more, are you less angry at DC all the time for snacking?
No. I ever get that. DC is still eating DC is still eating everything I work for. DC, that is man on the planet. Everybody talking about this BMF belt. The biggest fight is the baddest man on the planet. Me, you, DC, get your butt out of retirement. Any weight, any place, any time, brother. I'll fight you after this fight. I don't care. Get it together, brother, and let's do it.
Just don't touch the top of his head. He gets a little upset when you do that. You talk about the BMF. I was actually watching an interview you did with Cormier during UFC 323 fight week. Now that you've had some time with that belt sitting on your shoulder, like, what does it mean to you to be the BMF? And do you still see it more as a path to that UFC lightweight title fight?
Yeah, it's cool. It's great. Not that much people get to even be in the conversation. Not that much people get to fight for it, but not that much people get to even be in the conversation of this belt. So it's amazing. It's huge. It's a huge opportunity. And like you said, I'm just using it to try and get back to the undisputed title. I got history with the guy, the interim title holder. I got history with the undisputed title holder. I mean, if we can go out there, get a UFC 300 moment, it's all about moments now, and the viewership that UFC number cards been getting on Paramount Plus been ridiculous. I don't know if you guys been seeing it. And, we go out there, we get the job done, get my hand raised in exciting fashion, make a bunch of new fans, and ask Dana White them what's next.
I was looking over your resume and Charles, and I think there's an argument to be made that if Charles beats you, you will be the biggest win of his career. Where do you rank DuBronx amongst the people that you fought?
I think he's an absolute killer, bro. I think so. Everybody. I've been on. My agent actually told me this. My last
former champion?
No, not former champion. What is it? Ranked. My last non-ranked fighter was Akira Koasani. And after that was all ranked fighters after that. So I've been on Murder's Row right now, but the streak continues, you know what I mean? He's a legend. He's an animal. He did what he did. He came up to the 55 title. He won the 55 title. He defended the 55 title. So he's a legend, man. I'm just excited to be able to share the same octagon as him again. And that first fight didn't go the way that anybody wanted. So hopefully we get to right that wrong come Saturday night.
I saw you talk to Izzy about this, but now that we got the Paramount folks here, I think this is a good time to educate them. What is the correct etiquette on the point down at the center of the octagon? Because everyone but you is doing this wrong.
Here are the official rules, guys. This is the rules right here. Cameraman is telling me what camera to look like, so I'm going to look dead. I'm talking to you fighters. Not the fans, I'm talking to you fighters. This is the rules. Whatever round you guys is at, if you guys fighting a 2-rounder, a 3-rounder, a 5-rounder, a 4-rounder, whatever it is, if you're winning the fight, you're the person who can call the 10 seconds. And then when you call the 10 seconds, you cannot step back or shoot or clinch. The other guy, if he obliges and he shoots and clinch, whatever, because he's on the losing side already. So if you're winning you need to be winning the fight. You point down, or the guy winning the fight can bless you with the opportunity, but then again, this is the opportunity to go crazy. Don't shoot, don't try to take advantage of a situation. The whole thing is 10 seconds, guy winning, whatever round it is, the last 10 seconds in it. I keep hearing, I saw Charles, people asked me about it. Charles was pointing down for it, and he said the first 10 seconds. That's not the gist of the 10 seconds. The gist is of the guy winning the fight. The last 10 seconds, you give this guy a Hail Mary pass and see if he can catch it. That's what it is, guys. Don't shoot, don't clinch, swing it out.
Fighters, stop ruining a good thing. I can tell this has been on your mind.
100%.
Very quickly, you're the BMF champ. Could I get your Mount Rushmore of BMFs in the UFC? They don't have to have fought for it, but just guys who you think really embody that spirit.
Guys who embody BMF? Ooh. I mean, we gotta put everybody who fought for it, right? I'm not gonna put myself on it. That's kind of like That's kind of crazy. I hate when people ask people and they put their own name in it. That's ridiculous. So you got to put everybody who fought for it, bro. Nate, Jorge, Dustin, Justin.
Love it.
100%.
I know you already have some call-outs prepped. I think this makes a world of a sense, but what is it about you versus Conor McGregor at the White House BMF title that speaks so much to you?
I mean, you know, first things first is Charles Oliveira. No disrespect to him, but since you're talking about it, that'd be fun. You know, I want to get back everybody that got one on me, and I never ever had the opportunity with him. So if I got to get that get back, that would be fun. White House, I don't know. I think so. White House security would be too much crazy for my liking. So maybe we come back to Vegas for that one, and we do a big summer card here. That'd be fun.
International Fight Week. I like it. I also saw you throw out Islam's name, since you're not going to get the fight with Khabib. If that were to happen, would that have to be a lightweight though?
No. I'd be at whatever weight they want to go.
Okay.
Whatever weight they want to go, brother. I want. The question was, they just asked me who you want to test yourself and test your skills against, and I mean, we missed the shot with Khabib, so Islam the next best thing, so that'd be fun, I think.
I like it. And last one on that end, there's another lightweight contender in the division, highly touted, Arman Tsarukyan. Bro, did you see this clip going out crazy on social media of his RAF brawl?
Yeah, we saw the clip. Crazy.
Look, Arman is so nice to me. I wish he'd stop doing crazy stuff outside the octagon. Like, any advice for bro? Because he's like right there.
I mean, it is what it is. Do whatever you think. Do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? I think so. He did get in trouble for doing that kind of stuff in the UFC, and that's why he's kind of on the hot seat right now. But I don't know. There's not much I can say there. I don't know him too much.
Okay. Now, of all the fights that we could have with Max Holloway, I think there's one guy who deserves the hands more than anyone. Any message to Burnt Peanut?
Burnt Peanut? No. Burnt Peanut, no, bro. You got the wrong guy, bro. Burnt Peanut, he loves me. I'm a bungulator. We're all good. Burnt Peanut owe me some games after the fight, so I'm gonna play him in cloaks for sure. And yeah, you're talking to the wrong fighter, bro. He got something. He don't have nothing with nobody. There's somebody, another MMA fighter. I'm not going to bring up the name.
He's not even allowed here anymore.
Yeah. There's another MMA fighter harassing him all the time, but I'm a bungulator through and through. Burnt Peanut, you owe me my Hellcat. You owe me a bunch of stuff, and you owe me a bunch of games, so let's go.
Let's go. To the people who I confused, I'm sorry, but for the ones who know, so that's all that matters. Last thing, and I'll let you go here, Max. We talk a lot about what makes a great fighter. Some will look at an undefeated record or 2-division champ status, but I think arguably the hardest thing to do in this sport is to succeed at an elite level for a long period of time. You mentioned you haven't fought an unranked opponent since Akira Khorasani. What stands out to you most about your overall body of work? Like, what are you most proud of accomplishing? Because I think it's a top 10 career all time.
Yeah, I'm just proud that I fight the best. To be the best, you got to beat the best, and the best is blessed. At the end of the day, that's what we was in the sport for. I always told my coaches I want the hardest fights. There was times in my career where my coaches didn't even know. You know what I mean? They wasn't talking to my early management, the manager I was with. They wouldn't talk to him. I'd talk to him, and then he'd give me like 3 guys, and then I would always be like, oh, who's the hardest guy? And I'd end up picking him, and then I'd just go to the coach and be like, yeah, we're fighting him. They're like, what? They didn't give you names? I was like, nah, that's the only name, bro. We're good. We're stuck on this. That's what it is. I just wanted to compete with the best and be the best. UFC is considered some of the best guys. I didn't want an easy ride to the top. I wanted to show people that who I was, who I am, and I want to let people know that, the best era is here in full effect.
That's not something we see from every UFC fighter. Like, if you were to look and reflect, do you know where that energy comes from? Like, why this appetite to take, no shortcuts, no lying to yourself, prove that you're the best by being the best?
I mean, I just probably started from home with my grandpa. Everything we did, he wanted us to be the best that we could be, even if it was pulling weeds. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, from the city I'm from, Waianae, Hawaii, just a lot of guys counted us out. So I was over it, and I wanted to show people that great things do come out of Waianae, and here I am.
Max, the best is blessed, the best is the BMF, and the best headlines UFC 326 this Saturday.
Thank you
for your time, brother.
Thank you.